Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Serhat is here. We are on the second video of today, and we needed to perform rigid takeoff on the first one with the engine fired due to burst strike. Now we are on the same runway 27 on departure. All checklists are done. Only we need takeoff clearance, and as we said before, the previous traffic also reported bird activity in the vicinity. I want to show you some additional information on the performance and flight planning part. So initial and cruising level is 270 is already given by ATC. On the runway 27 Eskişehir, we will perform cargo departure. This is cargo 1 Golf, which is required to climb 3000 on runway heading and then make left turn to proceed cargo. Let's put the Eskişehir VR on red nav page to highlight the primary nav aids. In case of engine failure, our trajectory will be as climb and fly runway heading at 8 DME Eskişehir VR. I created PBD01, which indicates 8 miles west of the Eskişehir VR, and then make left turn to proceed Eskişehir again. We will try to climb 8,000 feet, or we will expect vectors for the safest area in the vicinity. Landing runway 27 is also set. In accordance with my chart, the minimum is around 2,800 feet, but just in case we need to perform some additional calculation to see what the go around performance is. So now we have received the clearance. All lights are on. TA array is set. Let's call the cabin crew. Be seated for takeoff, and let's perform the lineup checklist now. Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway 27. Cabin crew advised. TCAS, TA array, BACS off. Lineup checklist complete. Air Canada 3169ers, runway 27 cleared for takeoff. Okay, we have received takeoff clearance. Partial brake is released, and takeoff. Have a good one. Stabilized. Manual flex 55 SLS for thrust loop. Thrust set. Secondary flight plan. Secondary flight plan is activated. So shall activate. And manage nav. It says open climb nav. Let's keep heading to increase the climb. Manual Toga SLS Auto Thrust. Speed manage. Engine 1 failed, then that's up and back. Speed selected again, 160. PBD 01 nav. Let's call ATC. Pan. Air Canada 3169er. Engine failures due to burst strike. Now we are flying to 8 DME, 8 miles Eskişehir VR, and then we'll make left turn to proceed Eskişehir again. Try to climb altitude 8,000 feet. Okay, this request is approved by ATC. 8,000 feet blue. Okay, Goldenus number 1 is okay. Goldenus number 2 seems good. We are using automation with open climb. SLS didn't work properly, so I'll try to demonstrate SLS mode with the selected speed. 150, 150. Weather seems okay. I will put the terrain on the my side well. Number 3, golden rule is okay, and let's continue with ECAM actions. Engine mode selector, ignition. Ignition. Thrust level 1 idle. Confirm number 1. Confirmed. Idle. Engine master 1 off after 30 seconds. So there is no N1 rotation, there is no N2 rotation as well. It seems we have damage. We have received also huge loud bang. So 8 DME navigation mode is popped up. Let's continue with the heading then. Now it is engaged again. Nav PBD02. It will take me to Eskişehir VR via left turn. Continue cam. Engine master 1 off. Confirm number 1. Confirmed. Engine master 1 off. If damage engine 1, fire push button, push. It seems damage. Engine 1, fire push button, confirm number 1, confirmed. Pushed. And after 8 seconds discharge. Let's start the APU. Time is out, engine 1 discharged. Direct to Eskişehir VR. So it's better. Stop ECAM. Eskişehir, 2 waypoint sets. So it seems the engine is secure and we are well above engine up acceleration altitude, which is 4,100 feet. Now it's time to stop ECAM, push the level of speed managed. Okay, it doesn't work. No problem. Flaps 1, speed check. Flaps 1. And ATC confirmed that the runway in use is 27 in Eskişehir, but we can take ILS 09er as well. We will decide later on. What about the other engine parameters? Engine number 2 looks good. Flap 0, speed checked. Flap 0. Acceleration flow pattern. It is off. Spoiler. Sound. At green dot speed, full altitude, open climb, MCT thrust. Thrust MCT, open climb, auto thrust. Check. We can put both packs on. And 1000 to go almost. Continue cam. By the way, we will enter holding in Eskişehir. Let me check the FMS. It says hold. I hope it will work. Speed is going let's intervene the autoflight. Vertical speed 0 again. Due to the nature of the simulation, some parameters differs from the real airplane, but it's okay. Speed 240 selected. And according to the performance data, holding inbound course is 270 via right turn. So we will use teardrop entry procedures. It is already set on FMS. Set speed 220 set. Okay, we are well above MSA. We have no issue with the terrain anymore. Continue ECAM. Halt. So it says engine 1 relight consider, which is not our case. On the shutdown profile, if no fuel leak, imbalance monitor. Let's check the fuel. Imbalance is around now 440 kilograms at time on the hour. We will review during the status page review again. TCAS mode selector TA. Clear engine 1. Clear. Secondary failures, air bleeds. We have engine number 2 bleed supply impact 2 only. Clear bleeds, clear. Electric. AP generator is online, supplying AC1. All essential buses are okay, and AC2 supplied by generator 2. Clear electric, clear. On the hydraulic, indication says we have dual hydraulic issue, but I am totally agree with the documents I have. We have yellow, blue and green hydraulic. All clear hydraulic, clear. Status stop ECAM after takeoff checklists, landing gear. Up, flaps, retract, packs, on. After takeoff checklist completes. There is no system reset applicable for engine failure case, and engine relight also is not possible since we have damaged one. Continue ECAM. Avoid icing conditions since we don't have a wing anti-ice anymore, but the weather is okay. It says Cat 3 single only, inoperative systems wing anti-ice, Cat 3 dual, engine 1 bleeds, Pack 1, Gen 1 and GA engine 1 on. Seems that we have lost all engine number 1 supply parameters, but it is quite acceptable. Still with the land as a amber. Remove status, remove. ECAM actions complete. So we have engine failure with the land as of amber. The decision is quite easy to do. We have gross weight is around 67.4, but we are still able to perform overweight landing. We have two options, runway 27 and runway 09. The wind is almost calm. It was 250 at 3 knots, so we can use runway 09 or ILS for better management and better approach capability. So what about the risks? The risk is birds, so we may encounter that kind of situation during final approach course as well. In case of any burst strike, try to focus on the landing runway and try to complete landing with the landing lines. So the decision is called turn back to Anadolu Airport then. Let's call the cabin. So we inform the cabin with the nature of the issue, intention, time and special instruction. We are planning to stay on runway first for the inspection, thereafter most probably continue to the parking stands with the escort of fire brigades. And also we informed the passengers and OCC message already delivered. For preparation wise, the FMS is already prepared on the ground. We expect for approach runway 09 ILS. On the right nav we have Eskişehir VORs. Let's press and type the, sorry, my mistake. Bravo Yankee, runway 09. On the performance wise we have final approach course is 141. Surprisingly it doesn't appear there, since it seems that we don't have no, nothing. Alright. The FMS is ready for a short briefing. By the way, the landing distance calculation says that we can use auto brake low, and the go-on performance is well above the required value on the chart. Air Canada 3169er descending on profile for ILS Zulu, runway 09er approach via Eskişehir VR. So, we will start the descent, altitude 5,000 feet on the outbound course. Approach phase is now activated. And immediate exit. Let's continue to 10 miles. No, not this one. It says Eskişehir VR to waypoint, but proceeding Eskişehir 10. How it is possible? Okay, let's continue with the raw data then. Quite nice. On the outbound course says 285 course from Eskişehir, set on VR1. It is VR. But I don't have any bearing information. Anyway, let's continue to open descent then. Flaps 1, we checked. Flaps 1. Surprisingly, I cannot receive any bearing information from Eskişehir VR. And thanks God, I have visual contact with the ground. I will continue with the visual approach then. Is 285. Unused progress page. Let's see if I'm coming. 108.2. Yeah, 108.2 there, but no bearing. Alright. So let's continue with the approach checklist. On the approach checklist, bar F set, seat pass on, minimum baro 2,800 feet, speed managed, minimum set, auto brake low, engine mode selector, ignition. For the overweight landing checklist says minimize vertical speed at touchdown, flare a little bit higher than normal. Try to make smooth landing, use max reverse after landing. Of course, stay on the center line. And if you have brake fan, you can use it. Yeah, we have this option on this airplane. Now it is 10 miles, make left turn. Descend 10,000 flow pattern. It's on. Flaps 2, we check, flaps 2. Finally we have speeds. What if I clear the approach? This 142, quite okay. For the ILS 1, we have India Echo Sierra Romeo 103088. We will maintain altitude 5,000 feet until established on final descent. Let's keep speed 160, not to get close to the VLS with the one engine inoperative. So in accordance with the shutdown checklists, we may not use the APU bleed to increase the performance in case of go around of the engine number 1. On the final approach course, we will use Takeoff instead of APU bleed on approach. As you can see, we are not able to catch the signals from the ILS as well. So let's continue the visual approach then. So the chart says, do not mistake for Lima Tango Bravo India military airport with the Lima Tango Bravo Yankee. So we will land on the civil airport, which is located north of Eskişehir. So the chart says we may start the descent at 7.9 miles with the 3 speeds. You can see the runway there. So let's take a look the fuel page for Airbus 990-528. So it seems there is no fuel leak. We can press the crossfeed on, and it's time to make takeoff. We may now clear air, status unchanged except PEX clear. After landing we will use PEX on again. We are approaching 8 miles, puppies are inside. Let's put the bird on. Gear down. Minus 3.2 and full. Go run altitude is 6,500 feet. Set. Laps 3. Check laps 3. Laps full. Speed check. Laps full. Managed speed. Speed managed. Landing checklist please. Cabin crew, be seated for landing. Cabin advised. Clear air. Remove status. ECAM memo. Landing normal. Landing checklist complete. Alright, autopilot off. Flight detectors off. Bird is on. So what is the runway track? 40987 sets. We are slightly high. Continue approach. So around 50 feet at the latest stage of the landing, say approach, we will centralize the rudder trim for better handling on touchdown and landing rollout. Now we are on the pads.
1000.
Stabilized. I have no rudder on my foot, so I will try to use the control with my gamepad. I apologize for unwanted inputs and the maneuvers on the ground.
$500. 400. 300. 100 above.
Checked.
Minimum.
There's a vehicle on the runway. Go around. Go around flaps.
Don't sink.
Flaps 3. Positive climb. Gear up. Yeah. Target pitch 12.2 and centralized beta targets. I will put some rudder trim. Tower Air Canada 3169ers going around Okay, we have approval to perform. Mr. Koch procedures depicted on the chart, published one. Autopilot 1 on. So Mr. Koch says, radial 088 from Eskişehir we are, altitude 6,000 feet. Make left turn to proceed Eskişehir. Engine out, acceleration altitude is 4,100 feet. And 4,100 feet, push the level off. Vertical speed 0. Checked. Flaps 1, speed checked. Flaps 1. Actually we have visual contact with the ground, so I can accept runway 27 as well. So we couldn't get any signal from runway 09er, so we have no advantage on it. So we can easily use runway 27 for visual approach time. Set. Flap 0, speed checked. Flap 0. It says stay within 7 miles, open climb heading. Now I want to move thrust those together. Thrust MCT auto thrust. Let's continue with the pack operation again. Set. We have secondary failures, yeah, just because of the pack we have received air bleed message with the system display. We can clear bleed them. Status is unchanged, it's remote status. Acceleration flow pattern is now complete, and after takeoff checklist. Landing gear. Up. Flaps retract, backs on. Checklist complete. Alright, Air Canada 3169, make left turn on heading 270, and you may descend altitude 5,000 feet and report to runway inside for visual approach. We will call you. Speed vertical speed minus 1,000, 5,000 blue. So for the arrival, again I cannot see the weights. Oh yeah, now I can see. We will use radar vectors to intercept final for visual approach, and then I will set the heading 240. We have some terrain on the north side of airport. The terrain information says it is around 5,000 and 6,000 feet, so it is better to keep speed as low as possible to stay within the safest area and maneuvering area. Flaps 1, check flaps 1. So everything is changed. We have fuel, decision is the same, still land us up. Let's check the landing weight now. Oh yeah, we are very close to the 66,000 kilograms, which is our maximum landing weight. Let's sequence the flight plan. Course to fix. So radial sense. Flaps 2, we check. Flaps 2. Full speed 160. sets. Okay, let's perform the approach checklist again. Power F sets. Seat belts on. Minimum not applicable. Auto brake low. Engine mode selector. Ignition. Approach checklist complete. Air Canada 3169er, make left turn heading 220. Heading 220, Air Canada 3169er. Right, heading 220 blue. So the situation is time critical, but still we are able to fly with one engine inoperative. Safe and sound. So I can see the both runways. On the right we have Anadolu, on the left Eskişehir Airport. Puppies say we are a little bit low, so it's better to keep this altitude to catch the final descent path. Air Canada 3169ers, do you have the runway in sight? Affirm the runway in sight. And we are cleared for visual approach and also cleared to land runway 27, latest wing 250 at 5. Cleared to land runway 27, Air Canada 3169er. Okay, we have now visual approach clearance. Autopilot off. Flight dampers off. Bird on. It was 87, now 67, 267 sets. Now we are on pads and gear down. Manage speeds, speed managed. We have landing clearance, all lights on. And overweight landing checklist is still applicable, so it's time to turn the packs off and clear the cabin. Confirmed, confirmed. Laps 3, speed check laps 3. Flaps 4, speed check, flaps 4. Landing checklists. Cabin crew be seated for landing. Cabin advised. ECAM memo. Landing no blue. Landing checklist complete. So in case of go around, we will climb 6,500 feet for visual circuits. In Eskişehir, north side of airport is in use, so we will make right turn to join right downwind leg to perform another approach runway 09er. Back to clear back and clear air. We are now slightly high. I will increase the rate of descent. Stabilized. So we will reset the rudder trim at the latest stage of the approach. Since we have flaps full, there is no better target on PFD, so slip indicator is quite okay for us for humans. Slightly high.
500.
Stabilized.
400. 300.
I will step
200.
It happens a little bit earlier.
100.
Just because of the sim.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5,
spoilers, no reverse engine number 1. Lisa. Manual braking, auto brake off. Okay, we have delta on the right. Let's take the nose wheel steering, make right turn to vacate runway. But just because of my simulator nose wheel steering doesn't work. So let's stay on the runway then. First stop, yeah, parking brake sets. Tower Air Canada 3169ers. Due to nature of the simulation device, we are unable to vacate runway. Request towing if possible. We are waiting for your information. Okay, Air Canada, you may hold position, we will call you back. Okay, now we are on the ground. Let's turn the packs on. So aircraft cannot resist the engine failure cases with the go around though. Let me prepare the airplane for taxi. Fuel is on. We are still on the runway. Let's turn off the landing lights. Taxi light is on. Keep the standby, auto position, no radar required, no predictive windshield required. Alright everyone, as you can see, we have tried to demonstrate the engine failure after takeoff and one engine inoperative approach, one engine inoperative go around, as well as landing phase. So for the all subscribers, I can easily say that the Airbus A320 is the best one considering the mid-range airplanes. So the philosophy is completely different than the others. It is basically safest airplane. Even with the engine failure case, the situation can be managed easily if you follow the procedures as written in the book. Thanks for watching and see you on the next videos. Take care.